Let's make some homemade elderberry syrup. Welcome to Holistically Well with Monique Dose. I am a pharmacist and I love to share holistic recipes with you that are healing, and we're going to get into that today. We're going to make some elderberry syrup. My husband's a little bit under the weather, so I wanted to quickly make this and show you how quick and easy it is to make. So let's get right into it. So to get started, you want to go ahead and grab your ingredients. I have a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. I got a quarter teaspoon of fresh whole cloves. Okay, actually they're dried cloves, but they're whole, so it's not crushed. So I'm starting off with Ceylon cinnamon. Then I got clove, and then I have a tablespoon of fresh cut ginger. So the ginger here is fresh, okay? And then now I'm going to add a cup, 1 full cup of dried elderberries, all right? If you don't know where to get elderberries, you can actually get them off of Amazon from this wonderful company, Frontier Co-op, and this is what the bag looks like. It's whole elderberries, and I could drop the link below inside the description box. But go ahead and measure out a full cup, and this is what is going to be the prime ingredient in this. Okay, we're making elderberry syrup, and then go ahead and put that full cup in a pan. You want the pan to be large enough for you to add 3 cups of water, because we are going to be adding water to this. So make sure your pan is large enough as well. So I'm bringing it over to the stove right now, and I'm going to go ahead and add that full cup of dried elderberries to this. Okay, if you have fresh elderberries, I'm pretty sure that you could probably do this as well. However, I've only made the syrup with dry elderberries, and it comes out absolutely wonderful. All right, so go ahead and put the elderberries there. Add you 3 cups of water. Make sure you measure out 3 full cups of water. Then you're going to go ahead and add in your Ceylon cinnamon. After your Ceylon cinnamon, go ahead and add in the clove. And then you're going to also add in that fresh ginger. Okay, so add everything in here at this point, of course, except for the honey. The honey you're going to save for the end to sweeten after everything has been reduced. So go ahead and add all the ingredients here, except for the honey at this point, and bring it to a boil. All right. Once it starts boiling, then you can go ahead and bring the temperature down and reduce it to a simmer. So right now I placed the lid on, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it to a boil. It should be looking like this. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and bring it down to a low temperature. Right now I'm going to put it on 2. Everybody's stovetop is going to be different. So I'm going to put mine on 2 and just kind of let it simmer for 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, it's going to take some time, but it's going to be worth it. So let it simmer for about 40 to 45 minutes to extract. And look at that. Look at what it reduces to. It's absolutely amazing. It's rich, it's dark, and then you're going to let it cool. Let it cool, all right, where it's not hot. You see my hand at the bottom of the stove, the bottom of the pot. That means I've been letting it sit for hours just to cool down. And I'm going to go ahead and use one of these nut bags to go ahead and strain it. I'm putting it right into the mason jar here, covering that mason jar at the top. Again, you can use a mesh bag, you can use a nut bag, whatever you have on hand to help you strain and not get the berries inside of the syrup. You want it to be 100% smooth, okay? You don't want the ginger. Now, you can have this in there if you like, but I like mine smooth. And you're going to go ahead and take your time and get everything in there. And once you have everything in that bag, even those berries, you can squeeze the remaining liquid out of those berries right into that jar. Okay, you're going to see me do that in a minute. As you see from this angle, you see the berries going in and that liquid rising more and more to the top of the jar. And then after I get everything in there, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that out. Take your time when it comes to this. Don't rush, because you could easily make a big mess, which has been done before. Just take your time and be gentle, especially with the mesh bag. As you can see, I'm having to take my time to pull it out just to make sure that the berries don't get everywhere. It is staining. See, I'm even putting it in the pot just in case anything drips over, and I'm squeezing from the top to the bottom just to make sure I get everything out of those berries, because that's what we want. Okay, we want all the antioxidants, we want all the polyphenols, we want everything. Okay, because that is what's going to help our body heal. So take your time. Take your time and squeeze everything out of these berries, okay? It will be worth it, I promise you, in the end. You want it to look like this at the end, all right? And knowing me, I'm either going to save this and put that in a cake or something, or some muffins or something for the kids, or I'm going to put it in the compost, all right? It will not go to waste, all right? Our plants outside could use this too. Now, get some raw honey, or you can use agave or maple syrup, any type of sweetener, and you can use half a cup for this. All right. You can use even up to a cup, but I would suggest starting at half a cup. That's a good starting place, and I don't think you'll want or desire any more than that. You can even start less, okay, or you can even have it be unsweetened, okay. But I like to add a little bit of honey, especially for the children, as they will be partaking in this too. And remember, no honey for children under 1 year old, all right? But go ahead, add the honey, maple syrup, or agave, whatever you have on hand, and stir it in and mix it until completely smooth. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the complete recipe for elderberry syrup. Here is the final product. It looks absolutely amazing, and what I love is that the yield that you're getting is so much more than what you're going to get in the grocery store. The grocery store, or even the pharmacy, you're going to get maybe half of this or a third of this in a bottle, and you're going to pay at least $15. Okay, so this is the finished product. All right, so typical dosage is usually 5 ml for children and 10 ml for adults. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, wow. This is so good. And it's not as sweet, because remember, we use half a cup of honey. So, I mean, if you want it sweeter, you can go ahead and make it sweeter. You can do it to a cup even. You can use maple syrup. You can use agave. You can use whatever you have on hand. This is what I had on hand, and I went ahead and used that. I think I have a little bit of agave here. So this is another option that you can use. We usually get ours from Costco. I got that from Aldi. So agave you can find anywhere. So just use a sweetener of your choice. But I showed you guys how to make this. It's not that difficult, very simple, and I really hope that it helps you heal from your colds and any type of upper respiratory symptoms that you may have, or just to give your immune system a boost. This is going to do it for you. You want to go ahead and seal the top with a mason jar top, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. Here it is. It's going in the refrigerator. That is it. So if you guys want to learn more simple holistic recipes to help you heal, go ahead and hit subscribe. Join the Holistic Wellness family. I'm so excited that you're here, and let me know more of what you guys want to see in the comments. All right, y'all be blessed. We can heal with everything that God has given us, in Jesus' name. Y'all be blessed.